What's up, guys? It's TJ, aka Fishing with YakPak, and I'm actually inside of Dick's Sporting Goods right now with my boy Fishing with Norman. We just got done filming a video. If you haven't seen it yet, well, you probably have. I don't know. If you hadn't, it'll be linked down below. But it's the world's craziest looking Alabama rig. I fished swim baits, like big, giant swim baits on an Alabama. It was ridiculous. Trust me. Just go watch it after you watch this one. But we're here today, and we was like, you know what? It's late spring, getting into early summer, and Norman and I got to thinking. We were like, why not make this video really quick? The ultimate pond fishing setup, because the vast majority of you watching this video are pond fishermen just like Norm and I. Well, Norm has a boat.
And to mention, not to cut you off, summertime, this time of year, is when most people are getting into fishing. So it's a perfect time to make a video like kind of explaining what we bring to the ponds for those of you guys who maybe are a little bit newer at fishing, or if you're experienced, maybe you can learn a thing or two.
Hey, I'm a firm believer in you can learn anything from anybody at any given time. So with that said, we're gonna do rod, reel, line, and lures. We're kind of just going to go one for one. You know, we'll go over here to the reel section. I'll pick out a reel that I think's best. Norm will pick out a reel that he thinks best, and budget friendly at that extent. Same thing for rods, same thing for bait. So with that said, let's head over to the reel section and let's get started right into this video. Okay, so first things first, to go fishing, you need a fishing reel. Okay, well, I guess you don't. You could hand line fish.
You could always have a cane pole
with no reel. That you could do that, but for the vast majority and for the sake of this video, we're gonna need a fishing reel. So
heck, man.
Yeah,
dude, I haven't bought a fishing reel in years. I did not realize that there's like $300 reels.
Yeah, they're quite expensive.
Gosh.
Yeah, they're not
Jeepers.
pretty freaking expensive. Okay, so we've got a bunch of different, just, you know, random brand bait casters just all chilling right here. I will go ahead and tell you guys, do I see it? In my personal opinion, I feel like the best, like, for quality and budget friendly wise, like the best bait caster that you can find is $100, and it's a Shimano SLX, not the DC, not the XT, XL, or anything like that. The Shimano SLX. It's $100. There's a lot of hammers out there that use the Shimano SLX, and I've caught plenty of great fish on the Shimano SLX.
I have actually never used it, so I can't even say.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I feel like if it's used so much, and at the $100 price point, and it has to be good. I've heard the reputation of it is very good.
I was told at ICAST last year, or the year before, I can't remember when. Anyways, I was told that there were 100 engineers from Shimano's team that designed the Shimano SLX. Just that one reel, 100 engineers. Like,
Shimano does have the most engineers, like
by far,
tenfold.
I didn't know it. You guys may not have known it either, but Shimano, like fishing is not even Shimano's big thing. It's bicycles is their big thing. But anyways, we're getting off on a tangent. The Shimano SLX is the best reel, in my opinion, that you could use for the budget and quality. They don't have the regular SLX, but this is the SLX DC. This is a DC reel, which is, there's plenty of YouTube videos explaining what a DC reel is. But anyways, Norm, what would you pick? Jeez, man, even if it wasn't here, you know, even if it wasn't here, what do you think?
It really depends on like the budget and what you're going to be using it for. But I feel like what you said, the SLX DC, even though I've never used it, sounds like a good all-around rod that you can throw every type of lure on, or a good all-around reel that you can throw every type of lure on.
I mean, I had a Revo Rocket. It was, you know, it was also $350. So
yeah, that's like, the thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've had a lot of the expensive ones. I've had the most expensive Shimano one. It was also epic. Yeah. I've had the most expensive Luz one. It was also good. So
we've got the reels covered. Now let's move over here to the fishing rods, where again you need you technically don't need a fishing rod, I guess, but you know you could just cast net fish if you wanted to.
I guess so. Back to the reels. I think I've put my thoughts together. As long as you go with like one of the big brands, you're not really gonna be at a huge disadvantage. I don't know about like Quantum and some of the other ones that aren't as popular. I have no clue. I've never tried it, but I've tried Luz, Daiwa, Shimano, and what else am I missing?
13.
I've tried 13. 13 was kind of Abu Garcia was lower end, but I like the Rocket, the Revo Rocket. But it's also $350, so I hope I like it. But besides that, I mean, I feel like it's just like at a $100 reel, like they're all going to be kind of similar.
Yeah, so I agree. I would have to agree with that 1,000,000%. So for the rod, I'm gonna just straight up, like Norm and I both have used tons. I don't want to, you know, it's not a flex. You know what I mean? It's not a. It's just we fish. We've fished like there's 365 days in a year. We probably fish 340 of them. You know what I mean? So it's like we use all this other gear, and we like. I don't know how to explain.
Eventually, over years and years and years of fishing, you just tried so much.
Yeah, and you know what you like best, and what fits, and what feels the best, and all that good stuff. But 100% right now, the best rod that I feel like you could get is a Guggen go-to rod, right? It's called a go-to for a reason. I've thrown swim baits on it, I've thrown wacky rigs on it, I've thrown Texas rigs on it, like anything in between that you can think of. I've done that with a Guggen go-to, and they probably don't actually have one in stock because I bought the last one the other day. So yeah, a bunch of twitches and finesses. Yeah, these are all, and another thing, you know, I really like these. It tells you what the rod is for and all. There's a muscle rod right here. That wasn't here last time. But it doesn't even have to be the Guggen Gold for the go-to. You know, the green go-to is just absolutely phenomenal. With that said, it's a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod. That's really like, doesn't even matter brand. Like a 7-foot medium heavy is the perfect all-around rod.
If you're only to buy one, a 7-foot medium heavy,
that's all you need,
would be the best.
That's it.
Or if you're like kind of in Florida area or you got a lot of grass, then 7.3.
Yep.
Medium heavy.
Yeah, 7.3. That's perfect.
I like 7.3 medium heavy. Like probably the most if I had like one all-around rod. But I mean, the go-to is Guggen's #1 most popular. And I mean, it's the #1 most popular for a reason. As soon as they hit the shelves, they're gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Even me, I only have like, I think 5 or 6 of them. Yeah. Because they can't send anymore because you guys keep on buying them. But yeah, the only thing I would say besides rods is like, the Guggen has the basic, like 95% of fishing covered.
Only thing I have to add to that is whatever feels comfortable in your hand, because you may pick up a pin rod and it may feel like trash, and you may pick up a dowel rod and it may feel like trash.
Hey, no, hands down though, I've used, okay, let's go through it. I've used Lew's rods, 13 rods, Mojo Bass, Shimano rods. Shimano rods, by the way, in my opinion, boof. Their reels are good. They're Shimano rods. I've broke like 9 of them.
You know what Shimano's good with? Gears and stuff that turns.
They're unbeatable, like for real. Yeah. These rods are hands down the most sensitive. Even like that, like
agreed.
For the action that they are. Yeah. I can feel bites like by far. It's night and day. I picked up one of Hunter's combos. He had like a Abu rod or something. I picked it up. I was like, dude, this thing feels awful compared. So I'm pumped like how good these actually feel in your hand.
It's insane. So we've spent plenty of time here in the rods. Now let's move over to what else you need to catch fish, and you need fishing lures to catch fish. So actually you need line. We can kind of speed past the line. 12 pound to 17 pound.
Yeah.
Like all around.
Fluorocarbon for everything. Frogs and flipping braid.
Boom.
Top water with treble hooks mono.
Simple as that. Literally simple as that. So let's move over here to the fishing lures, and we'll talk fishing lures. We've made it over to the fishing lure section. Norm, take it away.
Oh boy. All right, so fishing lures, because I mean we can't make like a 3-hour YouTube video.
True.
What I break it down to is top water, middle, and bottom. So as long as you have one of each in your tackle box, the fish are going to be doing one of those 3 things on every single day. So as long as you have each water column covered, you're pretty much good for any fishing day that you go out for, whether it be cloudy, sunny, rainy, winds blowing, any conditions, you'll have a lure in your tackle box that'll work. So, top water.
Kick us
off with that?
Yeah, kick us off with top water.
Dude, you're putting the pressure on, man.
I know, the pressure's on.
By all means, guys, I'm not a pro, I'm just a YouTube fisherman, but I mean, we have been fishing for like 5 or 6 years every single day, so eventually you kind of like learn some things like, huh, this works, this doesn't.
You're a pro in my heart.
Thanks, Dad. So guys, we were actually out on last week, and the revolver right here in midnight color caught, shoot, I want to say like 45 fish in like an hour.
Gosh.
So if you can get them on like, if you have like submerged hydrilla, or you're reeling it over like logs or big brush piles that's shallow enough, you know, where there's only a foot or 2 above where the bass is at, where the grass is at, lure, they'll come up for topwater pretty much any time of day. But I love the revolver. I love the blooper. If you want to move like a little bit slower.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So this, a lot of times a big bite will come on this.
Yes.
Is the blooper, and then a walking bait if you're on schooling fish.
Yes.
So that's kind of like my 3 favorite topwaters right now. And then a frog if I'm around pads or super heavy vegetation where I can't get any of these with treble hooks through. But I like throwing this too because your hookup ratio is better on these than like a frog. And it's easier. It's the easier technique to use than frog fishing, because frog fishing you gotta learn how to set the hook, gotta have that 80-pound braid, heavy rod, fast reel. It's really equipment based.
Agreed. Very much. Very much agreed, Norm. You did a great job. You killed that. Okay, now we are in the middle section of the water. And for the middle section, I would have to say it would be either clutch or a trap. Over a chatterbait type lure. So we'll go find the.
Well, their clutches are right here.
We have the clutches right here. You can use the clutches. You can use the trap. You can use whatever you want. This is just what Norm and I both prefer. So for the clutches here, I myself have found, now depending on where you're at in the country, this clutch has done the best for me. This is the gold one. Let me make sure that I don't get the color wrong. Yeah, this is Gold Rush. Gold Rush clutch. I don't know. It's just a Florida thing. You know, we have gold shad, gold shiner, all that good stuff. So I just dropped it, but there's that. It's a magic trick. You guys trying to make it disappear, and I did. But anyways, the gold one for me personally. Now, if you had to pick a specific color, whether it be a trap or a clutch, what would you?
Mine would also be gold. Gold is my top one, but also silver.
Here, I got you.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, you got.
Dude, I've said this like 1,000 times. But of course I'm not going to change it because it's just the same thing. It's proven. Yes, so I'm going to keep on saying it. Silver, it's match the hatch. What do they look like? Silver for the rattle trap is like probably my all-time favorite. Silver, blue back, and then red in the spring, and then maybe a bluegill color or a shad color, depending on
you really can't beat that.
This one is actually fire though. Apparently this is like the Central Florida sauce.
Yes.
This is what a lot of the tournaments are actually being won on, like on Toho and stuff. Is this exact lure?
Dude, somebody just tagged me in Instagram on this that had caught like an 11 or something on that.
The FSU bass fishing team has a ton of these in their rod locker or in their tackle lock, whatever you call it on it. I don't know. But they were noticing they were catching a lot of fish on the back hook, and I think it's because of that chartreuse.
That's insane. I never would have thought about that because it's so off, or it's so natural, and it's just off chartreuse. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly. I mean, they're tournament guys.
Yeah,
so,
bro,
like,
I never would have.
Dog, I never throwing stuff in the water.
I would have been like, I never would have put that together. Like, yo, why is he only biting the back hook?
That's and those guys, like,
they're hammers.
Compared to me,
they're hammers.
Hammers.
Well, if they're hammers compared to you, then they're absolute. They're like sledgehammers compared to me.
They're legendary. So.
All right, so we've got top water. We've got the middle of the water column. We are on the bottom of the water column. So Norm, I'll let you take it away first if you would like, and pick out what you would use on the bottom.
Slim Shakes, man. Like, Slim Shakes is the most guaranteed bite because it's such a, it's not even a predator, it's just a worm. Whereas like a crack and craw or something like that has the two tails on it, it scares them, but those will catch bigger fish. So it's like, do you want to catch a lot of fish with a worm, or do you want to go for like that big fish that's going to eat a craw with like the crack and craw or something like that?
Slim Shake, and I will actually, I want to add a little bit to that. So we literally turned the corner. The all black trick worm, it's dope. I love it.
Yeah.
The watermelon.
You can even top water and middle column. That's
exactly. Yeah. So the all black trick worm is a it's a not a go fail, a no fail. It's a no fail. And then the Slim Shake. And the Slim Shake, I like the natural color. It's literally called natural, and the watermelon red flake. It's like unbeatable. Those two colors in the Slim Shake are just unbeatable. So I'm gonna find the bandito bugs because you guys already know the bug is the drug, and more so in the blue baby color. I think we're on the right aisle. Yeah, we are. Okay. So the top three colors that I'm going with in the bandito bug is green pumpkin purple, blue baby, and summer crawl. Blue baby would definitely be my #1 favorite. But those other two colors are, I mean, unbeatable. Especially that summer crawl, like Norm brought up a good point where those fish were biting the tail ends of those clutches because they were chartreuse. The summer crawl has, I think this is it right here. They've got some like chartreuse. If you guys can see that kind of, because it's really bright in here. Yeah, they've got some chartreuse on them, so it looks really good. Yeah, no, they're really good. I've been like crazy on those colors recently. It's like, I'll literally, if the blue baby's not working, I'll pick that color up and it just starts catching them. Like it's a really good color, especially for right now. Summer, it's called summer crawl for a reason. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, Guggen really killed it with that color. So, anyways, we've got top, middle, and bottom colored. Top, middle, and bottom covered for both Norm and myself. We've got rod, reel. We told you about the line. So now with that said, we're gonna go finish filming a different video. We're gonna fish for something for his, and then I'll show you guys some clips of when I was in North Carolina last week. I went to see an old friend, and I don't think I told you this. We got my truck stuck. In a deep mud hole, yeah. It was hilarious. Yeah, there was a carpet. There was like a carpet.
Did you drive into it on purpose or on accident?
Oh no, 100% on purpose. Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm getting. Well, I had taken. I'll explain this more in off camera, but I used to go to this one place. You guys are gonna see it here in like 30 seconds. I used to go fish this place all the time, and the old truck that I had, the old Dodge truck I had, was like kind of lifted a little bit, and it got through this easy. And my buddy's Jeep got through it really easy on like 37-inch tires, and I was like, oh, my truck will definitely. Those 2017 Ram will definitely, we got stuck. Anyways, you guys will see that here in just a second, but we're gonna go finish up this video doing that, and then we'll see you guys here shortly. All right, gents, here's an update. I'm actually, the reason that I'm in Fayetteville right now is one of my like best friends ever, not just best like Army friends, but like one of my best friends ever, lives here at Fort Bragg, North Carolina now, and it was crazy because our entire career. We were only ever stationed in Hawaii together for 3 years, but our entire career, my 12 years, and I think he's been in for 14, maybe 15, both our entire careers, we always tried to be stationed here at Fort Bragg together because we always wanted to jump out of planes together. And just the way the cookie crumbles, that never happened. But He just got off work. He got off early AF today, so I think he probably just dipped out. He's probably skating on work right now, but I'm headed to pick him up, and then we're gonna go hit some of them sweet spots, some honey holes that I used to have. Where four-wheel drive might come into play. I'm just saying. It has before. It has many times, and I got stuck. So if we get stuck, maybe his wife will have to come pull us out or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's go scoop the homie. Don't mind if I do. It was slightly deeper than I thought it was gonna be, but we made it. I just want to go mudding, dude. That's all I want to do. I just want to go mudding. This one up here, though, probably gonna be a different story.
Oh, I remember this one.
I remember this one being. I used to drive the Jeep through this, and I remember it being kind of. The Jeep was on 35s, and we ain't on 35s right here. So, what is that? Is that a rock? That's carpet. This is either gonna be really good or really bad. There's no in between. There's no in between. Not in my Dodge Ram. Let's go, baby. Not in my Dodge Ram. Hey, the carpet's what got us though. Somebody put carpet right there. Somebody put carpet right there because they got stuck. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of, I was a little nervous because I got my boy's Jeep stuck right there one time on 35s. Mom ain't raised no. I'm trying to see if I have any more pictures from the, oh, there it is. This picture right here was taken right here. I was standing just like this. I caught a fish off that log right there. And that is the fish. When I caught that fish, I was like, let's go start a YouTube channel. Literally, that is, can you weirdos see that? Yeah, this picture was taken right here. What, 4 years ago? Yeah. Wow. Crazy, man, crazy. And then, where's that one? I was gonna show you guys this one. Where's this one at? There we go. This picture right here, where YakPak started. I was in the kayak. I was probably 10 foot off the dock right there. Crazy how it's come full circle. I never thought I'd be back. I thought I had fish. I never thought I'd be back at Fort Bragg. I always told myself though when I got out I wanted to come travel here though, because I always loved the fishing here. It was crazy. It was always good. Way back, you guys probably can't see that on the GoPro because it's so far away, but way back over there in that corner was the first big bass. There it is. That was the first big bass that I caught. Boy, I caught this thing and I said, Russell was over there in that brush. I said, bro, it's a 10. It's a 10 pounder, bro. It's a 10. But that thing probably 3 pounds at best. At best. And then 2 hours after this, I got on a bus and rode 22 hours to Louisiana for JRTC. Oh, no. Literally 2 hours, man. Yeah. You were so convinced it was 10 pounder. Oh, bro, I was done. It jumped one time. I was like, it's a 10 pounder. Bro, I was freaking out. I don't even think, matter of fact, I know it's not on video because I hadn't started the channel yet. Yeah. It's crazy. Ain't nothing gonna bite right here. The old fire pond. This is actually insane. Some of the best fishing with YakPak videos were filmed right here at this pond. This was actually, I caught my first topwater frog fish here at this pond. In that corner over there, it was 20 degrees that morning. I broke my PB multiple times out of this pond. And the very first time we found it, we actually caught a crappie out of it. My goodness, did this pond used to be the absolute sauce. I mean, back in the day, it was ridiculous. I had no clue what I was doing fishing. I had no clue what I was doing with YouTube. I just would come out here and just catch giant fish and make videos and try to make them as funny as possible. And a lot of times it worked. And the vast majority of the time it worked for catching big fish. I remember one time I was standing probably about right here. I had a 1 ounce tungsten weight, a 1 ounce tungsten weight on like a Carolina rig. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna fish like this. So I took a cast right here towards the fountain. The line snapped because I was fishing it on like, I think maybe 12-pound mono or something like that. A 1 ounce tungsten weight on 12-pound mono. And it hit that person's house right there. Luckily, nobody lived there. I don't think nobody lives there right now, but luckily nobody was living there. But man, I heard it just, pow, just cracked their house. It was crazy, man. God, we used to have so much fun, dude. Absolutely insane. Dude, I was filming videos here. Dude, sometimes in life it's good to just like sit back and reflect. I literally used to film videos here when I had under 100 subscribers. How crazy is that, man? The thumbnail for this video was taken literally right here. Oh wow, okay, I just noticed that they put these up and they used to have ropes. Wow, there you go. There's a donk right there. Back in the day, when was that? January 23rd, 2018. I just came out of the field. I was standing right over there and caught this. That was nuts. Let's see. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh my God, boys. Oh my God, I watched him slurping at the bank. I watched him slurping at the bank. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. He slurped it right at the bank. I watched him. He just came up and barely took it. Dude, let's go. Bro, I knew this was gonna, oh my gosh, bro. Look, I'm not even kidding when I tell you guys. I'm not even playing when I tell you guys. I may have probably caught this fish before. No joke. Like, I cannot even explain to you guys how awesome that is, man. That is crazy, bro. Oh man. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what to say. That's freaking sick. That's so epic. Thank you so much for that. You have no clue what you just did for me. Look at the shoulders on that thing, man. That's gonna be a grown one one day. That is gonna be a healthy fish. Well, there's one fish down, and I'm seriously not even playing when I tell you guys, I literally probably have caught that fish before. Golly, man. Y'all have no idea how good that feels. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna bring this video to a close. Sorry about the nasty, disgusting, sweating mess I am right now. I just left the gym and ran. I guess I usually, it doesn't matter. I work out and then I run. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me close this door really quick. I want to show you something. What do you guys think if I lifted my truck? I don't know much about, like, oh, I do. I mean, I grew up around lifted trucks and stuff. I've just never personally had one. But just randomly in my mind, I'm thinking, like, I want to do 22-inch wheels with 37-inch tires. I don't know, maybe a 7-inch lift might facilitate that. I don't know. So if you guys have lifted 2017 Rams and they're lifted with wheels and tires, please send me a picture on Instagram so I can kind of get an idea of and get a feel for what I want. I don't know exactly what I want. Whatever you guys recommend is most likely what I'll go with. Anyways, that's enough of this video. This has been all over the place. Apologies. Love you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Again, if the subscribe button is red, make it turn gray. I love you guys. We'll catch y'all on the next venture. Peace.